Hello everybody, the Masked Serb here. Today we're going to be reacting to a video that I've seen on the internet from Tal Bulgar about heresies of the church history, but as Mr. Incredible becoming uncanny, English version. Now, to those who don't know, the Mr. Incredible becoming uncanny meme is pretty a good meme when it comes to rating different stuff like video games or like world leaders. And it goes on Christian heresies, like heretics, like people who would say they believe in a religion though believe in a very different way. So let's watch. And as a Christian myself, I will be reacting to this. Christian orthodoxy. God is one essential, being divided in three distinct divine persons. The Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Sabellianism. God is one essence and one divine person that manifests himself in three distinct ways. Patripassionalism. If God is only one, the Father died on the cross with the Son, but that is God died in essence. Now, Jesus is basically in human form. I see where these people are going, but no, it was Jesus who died on the cross, not God himself. Adoptionism. Jesus had just become the Christ when he was baptized by St. John the Baptist in the River Jordan, and had just become the Son of God when the Holy Spirit descended upon him. That's not true. Jesus was always Christ, even when he was born, not when he was baptized. Macedonianism. The Holy Spirit is not a divine person, but a manifestation of the immaterial force of the Father. These people are going to hell. No. The most unforgivable sin is mocking the Holy Spirit. Why did they make a picture of Jesus holding a cage with a dove inside, bro? Docetism. Jesus never incarnated, and his body was just a mere illusion. For God could not incarnate in the matter, which is bad. Therefore, Christ did not actually die on the cross. Apollinarianism. Christ never had a rational mind or a human soul, for his divinity occupied both, because his essence cannot be divided. Thus, Christ was not fully human. Like I said before, Jesus is basically God in human form. I'm sorry, I have to zoom in so I can read better. Nestorianism. The Holy Virgin Mary was not the Theotokos, but the Christotokos. Because she could not have generated the divinity of the Son, but was the only bearer of his divine and human nature. Therefore, the Jesus, human and united to the Logos, God the Son. Thus he became two persons with two distinct natures. Iconoclasm. God cannot be represented in icons, for Christ possesses the divine nature. And if so, he cannot be materialized in images. Therefore, the ones who venerated icons or worshipping idols and are blasphemous. Bro, we're not normal us Eastern Orthodox Christians, along with other Catholics and Protestants, we don't worship icons. They're just pictures. Novationism and donationism. The church has no power to absolve or pardon sins. Therefore, those who leave or depart from the church must have their path hardened if they return. They must be rebaptized priests and bishops that sin cannot consecrate the sacraments and must be purified to come back. And the Christian life must be ever stricter and stricter to avoid sin. Bro, just because I'm leaving the church does not mean I don't believe in God anymore. That is way too strict. Monophysitism and monotheism. Christ, when incarnated, his two natures emerged, forming a single person with one mixed nature, where only exists the divine will of Christ. Arianism. Jesus isn't inferior to the Father because he's not co-eternal with the Father, but was created by the Father to be the Christ, being a lesser celestial being. These people don't believe in the Holy Trinity. There is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Jesus is both the Son of God and God himself. Sorry, I have to zoom in. Alsationalism. God determined absolutely every event in history, including the fall of man. Election is both for a salvation and for doom. There's no free will or choices. Everything is an act of God, including the evil. The evil actions and the hardness of the man's hearts are acts of God. For him to be supremely only one with glory, honor, and nothing depends on our actions. God is not selfish. The evil is Satan, not God. Gnosticismo. The God of the Bible is evil because he created matter, and his real name is the Demiurge, who imprisoned souls of men in the creation, serving as his jail to manipulate men who were stolen from the pleroma, which was the initial state of souls, and only through the knowledge hidden by the Demiurge, the Gnosis, that men can save themselves from the prison of matter, which is evil, and escape from the prison of the evil Demiurge. Is this a real heresy? These people actually believe in this? Bro, why is Jesus drawn like that? This is not even a Christian idea. This is just Satanism in disguise. Bro, a long time ago, I just discovered that there's a literal religion believing that God is evil. This is absolutely disgusting. Oh yeah, this is also an re-upload. I had some issues with the audio. And I was looking at the comments and oh, there was someone in the comment section that says, Ossationalism just sounds like an excuse to willfully sin. Okay, in my opinion, the last two are really evil. The one before those two is like a bit more evil, while the rest are just weird beliefs. So, yeah. Oh yeah, if to those who are wondering, I'm Eastern Orthodox.